Welcome back everyone to our gameplay of Interstellar Transport Company. So where we left off last time is we made some changes. We got some research done, which it looks like it's time for some more research. So let's go ahead and pause. Also looks like we had a colonization ship that is about to take off from Earth. So that's good. That's more opportunities for us. We did a little bit of retooling and replaced a couple of ships with some newer models. And so we want to continue doing exactly that here in the very near future. But let's go ahead and take a look at this research. We have 1,800 research points. And let's see, where do we want to go next? So I'm looking at these ships. And, autonomous distribution networks. What are those? Let's see, they allow us to convert some of your spaceship gates to distribution hubs and distribution receiving centers. Good, will autonomously flow from the hubs to the receiving centers. Okay. And that is, I'm not sure how that works, but I like that. That looks like something we definitely want to take care of and get research. Of course, it's going to be a little bit down the line for us, but okay, I kind of like that. So let's scroll back. And so we need to take care of this corporate structure. We definitely need to do that. And that's going to leave us 1,100. The shuttle service is nice. It speeds up the turnaround time as we're going back and forth between these different spaceports. And industry subsidization. Okay, I like this. I like this a lot. That will help us out long term. However, right now, I think what I want to do is save up for this 2,000 so we can upgrade our research facility. Because I'm seeing thruster efficiency, another 5% increase. So I'm liking that. Let's go ahead and do that. And let's see, this icon should mean, oh wow, there is a lot of need right now for Mars. So I think what we want to do, we've got 128,000 right now. Let's go ahead and retool our Mars route and see if we can't take care of some of this. So we're looking at food, water, of course. They also want consumer goods. Aha, consumer goods. Now, if I remember correctly, wasn't it the moon that had a bunch of consumer goods? No, that's raw materials. Okay, my bad. They do have some consumer goods, which is not bad and something we could help out with. Okay, so not quite was what I was hoping for, but of course we got some consumer goods here, food and water. All right, so let's go ahead and take care of this. We're going to start off. Let's go by route and all the way at the very bottom. Okay, so we're going to take care of all of this. And you can see so far for Mars, we've got the dry goods, the machinery, and the liquid, mostly in this case water, because we haven't gotten far enough in the research tree to really get any of the fuel yet. All right, so let's go ahead and let's see, how do we need to do this since these are single use? I'm actually not sure how that's going to work. So we're just going to try to sell them, and hopefully that'll just remove them. Yeah, that'll just hopefully turn off the reorder when they get to the next stop. So that will be good if that happens. So in the meantime, what we're going to do is we're going to come back out, go to the routes, and let's see, Mars still has 2 ships on it, but we're hopefully going to have that taken care of here very shortly. So we're going to use the Neptune rockets. And let's go ahead and get rid of everything and go ahead and take care of the water. And this one, we need to make sure we get Earth to Mars. And okay, that'll take care of that one. And then we want the dry goods here. Again, Earth to Mars. Reorder that one. And then finally, we want to do the consumer goods. That's right, isn't it? Let's head back over here to Mars and take a quick look. Of course, they're looking for, let's do machinery. Actually, machinery and consumer goods. Yes, I think I want to do both of those actually. So here will be consumer goods. And I tell you what, let's go half and half on this one. Since the demand for each of these is roughly the same, let's go ahead and do half and half there. Okay, let's go ahead and get time back going once again. Now we come back into our route, and this is what has me a little bit worried. Let's actually pull up our ships. Let's see what goes. Okay, so Earth to Mars. We've got Neptune rockets, which is good. Sell it next stop for these three. Okay, we're in good shape. So these should drop off as they... Okay, there's one of them, I believe it just dropped off. And we'll be left with 3, and that'll be perfect. Okay, awesome. Awesome. So there's Mars taken care of. Let's look at what we're doing with Mercury. Let's see what Mercury is needing. They need some colonists, food, and water mainly. Okay, and let's take a look at where we are. Let's see, we got 2 going to Mercury. We've got... Okay, those aren't terrible ideas right now, but I think we're going to let those continue, but I want to add a couple more in. Let's go ahead and do the Neptune rocket, and we want to add one more. I think will be a good way of doing this. We want to do 5 for the food and also the water. We want to make sure we get this taken care of. This is on Mercury. And there we go. So we got that taken care of. Let's make sure in our route that we still have, nothing is messed up on our reordering. Doesn't appear as though it is. Yes, everything looks good. Okay, so now we can actually reduce this, because if we take a look here, then the cost of running 2 Sparrow rockets is more than running 1 Neptune rocket, which ultimately would have the same cargo space available to it. So now we want to come back in and let's once again find our Mercury. All right, there they are. So let's go ahead and get rid of these 2. Okay, excellent. And so then what we're going to do, let's go ahead and let time continue on here. We're going to pick up a Neptune rocket, and we're going to space this out a little bit. Let's see, dry goods, take that out, and then we'll go the machinery as well as the people. We'll order that. So that'll save us a little bit of money on all of our ordering. Now you can see we're starting to get several rockets in and around. Money has picked up. We're back over 1,200 on our research. I believe it's 2,000, isn't it, that we want for Research Station 2? Yes. We could do... Let's say we have not done the 929 or the space bus. Okay, but we're hunting for that 2,000 right now so that we can upgrade our research station. All right, let's take a quick look at everything and just make sure everything is where we want it right now. And let's see. So we've got Neptune rockets. I see a couple of Sparrow rockets going to Ganymede, okay? All right, so we've got 4 rockets total going to Ganymede. Let's actually take care of that. Let's go ahead and pause once again. So Neptune rockets. Let's see. Actually, that will be one of them right there. So we'll go ahead and leave that set up just as it is. And go ahead and order that one. And let's take out right here, and let's go, let's see, we needed this one to be food and water. So this will take 4 rockets and combine it down into 2 rockets and save us some money. Okay, so now with that in mind, let's actually go ahead and get time started once again. And so we want Sparrow to remove that one, that one, and then finally, where's the last one? There it is. There we go. So we're consolidating, and it should save us quite a bit of money. And as we continue to look forward, looks like everything else is where I want it to be as I scroll through. We're at Neptune rockets on everything except for, of course, our KV-3, which is hopefully doing a very good job. Let's go ahead and pull this one up and take a quick look at it. All right, so not bad at all. It looks like this is what I would expect to see as far as the cargo space used. When we're on our way to the moon, it is full with both food and water. On the return trip, it's only halfway full with the raw materials. So that's what I would expect, and not bad. So it looks like the return trips, we lose just a touch of money, but that's not bad considering how much money we're able to make on the Earth to the moon trip. Okay, so not bad overall. Again, unfortunately, we can't really see any of the profit because all of these are single-use rockets. However, if we come in and actually, before we do that, before we take a look at any more of the financials, let's actually look out here. Has any of this been... All right, there is some habitability, but there's no population there yet. Let's see. Have we done anything with maybe Venus? Nope, no population there. Okay, so I think we're in good shape so far. Now, there's always room for expansion for us, but for right now, I'm looking around for any new opportunities that we might have missed. Let's see. Okay, nothing on Titania. And let's see, Neptune. Okay, I'm not seeing anything for it either. All right, so it appears as though we've got everything taken care of that we can for now. So we're looking for Europa and Io to be colonized. Let's take a quick look at our financials now, because I think we're okay. But we're going to allow things to keep going so that our research can accumulate, and of course, we can hopefully make some profit. We're sitting at 140,000 right now, so not bad. You notice that our total profit right now is sitting at 46, and of course, we're spending money on ship purchases, but other than that, our maintenance is mostly about ship fuel. So that tells me that if we can get there faster, then I believe that's going to end up costing us less on the fuel side of things. And what I'm referring to is the fact that we've already gotten thruster efficiency 1, and I want to get to thruster efficiency 2, because I'm hoping that will actually save us some money in the long term. All right, so far so good on that. Let's see. What else is major? So research maintenance, of course, is a big item for us. Gate rentals. All right, all of these are exactly what I would expect them to be. So now let's come back in and let's see where things are. So overall profits, once again, we're still in the lead here, having lost the least amount of money from our starting cash. Income, we're actually on the way up. We've passed the Asian space lines, or at least neck and neck with them, pretty good. And so we're making up some room there. Expenses, we're actually less than these other guys as far as I can tell. Yes, oh, that was a big drop there. All right, so monthly profits. Now everybody looks to be in the black and actually making money All right, so we've got some work to do. ESTA is doing a lot of good stuff. All right, company net worth. Of course, we're trailing behind there. Cash on hand, we are very competitive there. And then research points, once again, very competitive. There you can see our line going straight up until we spent all of those. Now they're going back and forth. But you can see all of these guys are spending research points. So everything is actually going along quite nicely. Again, always trying to be on the lookout for another colonization. Let's see, so Callisto is expanding, getting a bigger spaceport. Let's see, security station on Earth has shut down due to lack of weaponry. Okay, that's certainly not good. I'm actually not sure of where we could get weaponry right now. I haven't noticed it being a supply on any of the planets or moons. Oh, there we go. Weapons factory has been moved to Luna. Okay, well, let's see how that might be profitable for us. So now we're going to come into Luna and see that they have, yes, they have weaponry. Okay, well, say no more. We will take care of that. And the question is, do we want to do this with a rocket or with the KV-3? I'm thinking rocket. It's only single use, but I feel like... Okay, so let's go with that. And let's go ahead and remove what's there now. So I think this is weaponry. No, that is not correct. Where is weaponry? And there it is. So let's go ahead and make this one full. And we're going to deliver to... Okay, it has to be Earth. All right, so never mind. I can't... All right, there we go. So we want to deliver this to Luna, and I'm hoping that will mean... we'll have to keep an eye on it, but I'm very much hoping that this means that it will deliver this rocket to the moon, and then it will pick up the weapons there and bring it back to Earth. At least that's what I'm hoping anyway. Okay, let's go ahead and get that ship ordered. But now that also means we need to come into our routes and make sure that we have this reorder enabled. In fact, let's just go ahead and do that for all of them. Again, we're looking for this third icon here, making sure it's highlighted. Excellent. All right, that's not bad at all. That's what I want. Okay, let's go ahead and get time up and running. We're going to fast forward this and let it go. So we're just under 150 right now in money. Also getting very close to our research number. And let's bring up, and let's go by route. Let's see, Earth, Luna, its own order. This is the one we're interested in right here. Okay, so it's loading. And you can see it's loaded up with, let's see, the weapons. Let's see, did I just click on the wrong thing? No, it does appear to still be loading. Okay, there we go. We're back. Okay, that's weird. It keeps swapping back and forth. So something's going on there. We'll just let that work itself out. In the meantime, they are headed to Europa to colonize. So we're going to follow along with that. Let's actually speed things up a little bit more and let that happen. All right, our money is moving along nicely. We're at 174 right now. And again, so we're looking at Europa. All right, there we go. So let's go ahead and now pause. Let's zoom in, get to Europa, and let's see what they've got. So Europa has quite a bit of medicine, luxuries, and consumer goods. Okay. And then, of course, they need the normal stuff that you would expect a new colony to need. That is very interesting. Now, unfortunately, I don't think it would be worth our time to do a round trip. I don't think that would work for us. So I think we're just going to be supplying them right now. But we'll have to look at their neighboring planets and see if maybe we can do some work there back and forth. All right, so let's go ahead and do a new route. Add a stop. And let's slide back out. Earth will be stop number 1. And then, oh wow. All right, come back to me. What happened? There we go. The zoom got out of hand. All right, so Earth to Europa. Let's go ahead and highlight the reorder. And I think we're good right there. So once again, Neptune rockets. And the very first ones will be food and water. Let's change the route to Europa. And okay, we go ahead and order that one. Next up, we want colonists as well as machinery. All right, not bad. Also, I'm not even sure that we could do a round trip because there's not going to be a spaceport there. All right, Ganymede. Okay, so we're not currently using a spaceport on Ganymede. As in order to do the round trip, we really need to have a large supply, and in a perfect world, it would match up with the same cargo space as the demand. And right now, that's just really not happening. However, as we go forward, let's see, Europa, Ganymede, let's see, they are starting to produce a little bit of luxuries. Let's see about Callisto. They are producing some rare resources as well as consumer goods. Actually, can we do that? I don't think we can do that. And we might try that in the next video. So again, I really want to get some routes in between this system, if possible. But we'll just have to see if we can actually order and take delivery of these ships here in the area. Because otherwise, it will not be worth the time or money to make that happen. So things are going very well. $204,000. Our profits have really taken off in today's video. And that's going to do it for today. Thank you very much for joining me. And stay tuned as we will continue our gameplay of Interstellar Transport Company.